Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Salaki. Excuse me. I want us to the elder apostles at Great Millstone and taught me his truth, and blessings all you sincere labors out there pushing his truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. And the title of this video would be Ohio Tragedy, Wicked Babylonian deity worship. Alright, so this video might be taken down. A lot of things going on as far as you brothers be careful when you do post videos or do videos on these shootings, because as soon as you put shootings in your title or whatever, man, anything pertaining to this event, your video is liable to be removed. So just be careful what you do with these videos. Alright, and if they do remove the video, oh well. But we just here to push the word. But I'm gonna get right to this lesson. Alright, as you know, shooting, two shootings took place, but I'm focusing on this one in Ohio really quick, because based off of something I was watching. I'm gonna get right to the point I wanted to focus on. Now this is from Fox News. Okay, Fox News alert. And you brothers, Esau put things in plain sight. Now this is Fox News. Now off rip, let me get something for you real quick. Fox. All right. Fox. I just had a definition in particular. So bear with me really quick. It's just I've been trying so long trying to get this damn video up, and these apps been tripping. The brothers, we've been going around, kind of getting around this live thing. I was trying to use the Mobazine Live app. It wouldn't work for a while, but hold on one sec. Oh, right here, Fox. 1660s to delude. All right, Fox like wild craftiness. Okay. Notion, Fox like, wild craftiness, wildness, trickery, deceit. All right. So that's what Fox mean. Okay. So let's go back to this photograph here. It says Ohio officials hold briefing early morning mass shooting. Now this is from Fox News. Now the point I want you brothers to focus on real quick is this right here. Right here. President Trump tweeted, "Sun God bless the people." Alright. So this is a sacrifice. Alright. Sun God. See, they put that little message in there. And this is from Fox News. Alright. Sun God. President Trump tweeted, "Sun God." Well, they put a little quotation mark, but "Sun God bless the people." All right, so this is this is Babylon. For we all know this is Babylon, man. So this pretty much was a sacrifice, unto Murdoch, Bel. All right, Babylonian deities. Okay, so discard this here. So sun God bless. All right, and also too, that another motive behind this, they're trying to get rid of the guns, man. Okay, they're trying to get rid of the guns. Okay, because every time some of these mass shootings happen, all right, in this instant, AR-15 was used. All right, and it was said magazines, 100-round magazines and whatnot. I'm not, I don't know much about guns, but I know there's assault rifles, pistols, and so on and so forth, whatever. But every time one of these mass shootings take place, it's always with an assault rifle, right? And this one, the AR-15 was used because they don't want civilians to have assault weapons, man. All right, because the Second Amendment, okay, was put in place by your so-called founding fathers, which were a bunch of devils themselves, and if there was a rogue government, right, the government, a tyrannical government the people will be able to protect themselves against that government, so they have the right to bear arms. All right, but sun god bless. All right, and this just once again, that was a Babylonian sacrifice. So I'm gonna get it's right here. This is Murdoch. All right, Murdoch, calf of the sun, solar calf, Greek. All right, and the Greeks got all their stuff, you know, from the Egyptians. The Egyptians, you know, got their stuff pretty much Babylonian, you know, Canaanites, Philistines. All right, those are all Hamitic, all right, deities. Okay, then the Greeks adopted it. All right, and then the Romans adopted some, you know, some of those same gods, but just called them on different names. Does or see more dark chaos, more Mordachius, all right, Hebrew, all right, modern. See, this is the modern Murdoch. Okay, in the scriptures, was a late generation god from the ancient Mesopotamia. Oh, Satan, come on, stop it, Satan, come on. Generation from ancient Mesopotamia, which was Babylon. All right, modern day Iraq, but we all know America is that spiritual Babylon. All right, is that mystery Babylon. Okay, is that modern day Babylon. It says patron deity of the city of Babylon. All right, in America's Babylon. This is a land of confusion, man. All right, oh Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Right here, two men can get married. All right, all types of sex changes. They pushing forth where they can impregnate men. Okay, so men, you know, you're gonna be walking around and seeing a man with a full blown pregnant belly. All right, so that's confusing. You know, here it is, only women supposed to get pregnant. That's the way the Most High set things up. Then you'll be walking in the near future, Lord's will. It don't go that far, but you'll see a man with a embryo within his belly, man. Okay. So it said when Babylon became a political center of the Euphrates Valley in the time of Hammurabi, 18th century BC, he slowly stated to rise to the position of the head of Babylonian Pantheon. Right, Bel Murdoch. All right, that's like the chief god of the Philistines, if I'm not mistaken, or the Babylonians. Forgive me. It says position he fully acquired the second half of the second millennium BC in the city of Babylon. Murdoch was worshipped in the temple of Izgali. Murdoch is associated with the divine weapon Impulia. Murdoch is the Babylonian form of this name. All right, where did I want? All right, Khan. The name Murdoch was probably pronounced Merutuk. The etymology of Murdoch is conjectured as derived from Amar Tui, immortal, right, son of Utah or bull calf of the sun god. All right, of the sun god. The origins of Murdoch name reflect on earlier genealogy or have been cultural ties to the ancient city of Sippar, whose god was Utah, dating to the 3rd millennium BC. But the point was, this is a sacrifice to their god, man. All right, go back to that photo real quick. Fox News, Ohio officials hold briefing early morning mass shooting. Okay, you know, tweeted, sun god bless. All right, that's the trickery. Fox News, right? They put it right in there, and they put the little quotation marks right there on the side. You know, but they let you know on a Sunday. Here it is on a Sunday. All right. You know, which is go back to Egypt as well. Sun worship. All right, all this stuff is wicked. All these shootings and stuff. If you're looking to the numerology on dates and when it happened and you know, like I say, these wordings, these codes, it lets you know, man. Hey, this is an inside job, man. Okay, and what, to push an agenda. Okay, Satan has an agenda. All right, so-called white man, you know, the physical counterpart of Satan, they're New World Order. All right, further push, man, this wickedness, man. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So let me get a precept here real quick. Baba Shah. The word Jeremiah 15:1. The word that the Lord spake against Babylon, against the land of the Chaldeans, by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations, publish, set up a standard, publish, conceal not. Conceal not, all right? And that's what we doing, declaring this among the nations. That's why I see the 144K, Lord willing, we're part of that number. You sincere brothers out there pushing this truth. Conceal not. Publish this, man. That's why we're going to publish these videos, publish these lessons, and expose, man, this devil. That's how you expose the devil, all right? That's how you overcome the devil, with the truth, okay? This gospel. And publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken. Bel is confounded. Marduk is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. All right. For out of the north there cometh a nation against her. And that's mainly talking about Russia. All right. Because if you go to Iraq, and then north of that is that country that, the scriptures is referring to is Russia. Because Russia is going to be the end. All right. Of Babylon. They're going to be the, the main catalyst of the one that's really going to pretty much put out that the highest nuclear payload, so to say, upon America, man. All right. It says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate. And Russia once stated that we are the only country that can make America something to the point of nuclear dust, or Russia stated that before. We can make America just empty. Okay. It says, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. In those days and in that time, said the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, and they and the children of Judah. All right, so the northern and the southern kingdom, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their God. And that's what we're doing in these last days. They shall ask the way of Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in the perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. All right, and that's what we're doing, man. Right? We asking the way to Zion. Get in order, following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, and most of all, having faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua in these last days. All right? My people hath been lost sheep. All right? So, hey, when Yahushua came on the scene, all right, he didn't come with no new agenda, all right, or his own agenda, man. Yahushua, came to fulfill the prophecies written within the Old Testament, okay? So when they talk about the lost sheep in the New Testament, what does it say right here? My people have been a lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray, and that's the leaders of our people. They have turned them away unto the mountains. They have gone from the mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place, all right? So all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. All right, because why? A lot of people know that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the Israelites. All right, they know the history. They know we disobeyed the Heavenly Father, man. All right, therefore we was cast out of the land. They know that. You read the Old Testament, That's why they would like to keep us away from the God. That's why they didn't want us to read the Bible in slavery. Why? Because we'll be connected to the Heavenly Father, our power, man. Okay. It says, remove out of the midst of Babylon, go forth out of the land Chaldeans, be as the goats before the flocks. All right. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations, and all these nations are getting ready to come up against Babylon. You can't sit here and tell me this ain't Babylon, man. All right. Great nations from the north country, that's Russia, and they shall set themselves array against her. From thence shall she be taken. Their arrows, which are the nuclear missiles, all right, military term for a missing nuke, I believe, is a broken arrow. It says, their arrows shall be as mighty expert men, and none shall return in vain. All right. That's pretty much it on that, folks, and show you this right here. Dayton reacts to shooting. It's enough. All right, why? Because they want, there's another agenda behind this as well. It's a sacrifice to Marduk, to the Babylonian gods, but also too, they want to gun confiscation, gun laws, all right?
At this time, a motive would be irresponsible. We do not have sufficient information to answer the question that everyone wants to know. Why?
I am beyond sick and tired of gun violence. So I made that Facebook post yesterday in response to the mass shooting in Texas, not realizing that a few hours later it would hit our own city. It's enough. It's enough.
I was at home, actually, but we usually do come down through here quite a bit because, you know, this is like a place, usually a safe place to have a few drinks and get something to eat and enjoy some music.
I work at a grocery store, and I have a lot of young friends, and I didn't hear anything. I didn't know anything until about 9 o'clock this morning. I just want to cry because this is my town. I love this place. I love this house. I love this neighborhood, and I just can't hardly believe it.
I've been doing this job for 30 years, and although these kind of events are becoming more and more commonplace, but it's never washed up on the beach that I've been on at the time. So it's been traumatic for the family, and it's difficult for the neighbors, and just everybody that knows and works here, lives here.
We've lived here about 10 years. We woke up this morning to a phone call, woke us up out of sleep. People have asked me, have I seen signs in the neighborhood that there may be some trouble or noticed anything? No, not at all.
I mean, this is a great historic neighborhood. I mean, some of these homes have been around for 170 years. We won't, as a neighborhood and as a community, let this be what we define ourselves by.
Alright, that's it on that, but show you brothers here. It says Dayton, Ohio, in the hours before the mass shooting, siblings Connor and Megan Betts drove the family's 2007 Corolla to visit the city's historic region district. In an area live on summer night with restaurants, bars, and nightlife. Then said police they separated. It's not clear what Megan, 22, did at this point, but Connor, 24, donned a mask, body armor, and ear protection, wielding a AR-15-like assault weapon with magazines containing 100 rounds. And that's you know, it's the all-out war pretty much on assault weapons, you know, assault rifles, because they don't want you with something 100 round magazines, man, containing 100 rounds. Magazine containing 100 rounds. You know, they don't want you with that kind of capability, man. All right. He set out on street rampage that, while it lasted only about 30 seconds, claimed the lives of 9 people and injured 27 others. All right. So that's it on that. Hold on. So if you look right here, all right, they even put in their numerology. Everything they do, these devils, is numerology, man. You know, 9 people injured, 27 others. All right, times 3, 27. Okay. All right, and 9 times 3. So 9 times 3. Look at that. Is 3 what? 3 6s. All right, 9 upside down. Okay. 3 6s. All right, so even, you know, brothers, just pay attention to those numbers. Even when you look at the numbers, like, you know, there's codes all within that, man, and let the people on the inside know, yo, this is a part of this agenda, man, this new world order, right? They put certain things out there. All right, so I pretty much believe that's all I wanted to touch on, man. Lord willing, you edified. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. The one said, apostles, a great millstone, and taught me his truth. And blessings all you sincere laborers out there pushing his truth, all sincerity and faith and honesty. Shalom.